Mike was on campus interviewing as a junior professor. He was in the Air Force. This is really a great guy. I said, he really is. I really like him. We need this guy as part of our faculty here at the Whitman School at Syracuse University. And one of the best decisions that I have made as a dean to hire Mike Haney.
I think one of the greatest assets that we had here at the Whitman School at the time when Mike originally had this idea was the sitting dean, Mel Stith. It just so happened that Mel was a Vietnam era veteran, had fought in Vietnam, had left Vietnam to come to school at Syracuse University.
Well, I was sitting in my office not bothering anybody. So he came and said, I want to talk to you about a program that I think that we ought to do. We ought to start a program here at Syracuse University that will help young men and women with disability who have served in a post 9/11 conflict.
He didn't even get in 2 slides into his PowerPoint deck when Mel said that we're going to do this.
He said, okay. He said, but I want it to be free. So after taking 10 seconds, I said, we'll do it. We'll find the money to do it. But the growth and then the press that we started getting, and the people started calling us and calling Mike and other universities said, what have you done? Then we knew that we had created something very, very special.
One veteran turned business school professor has an innovative solution to help them succeed as civilians. Give the vets a new mission: business ownership.
It's a crash course in business. Everything from keeping the books to understanding the competitive landscape to getting financing.
You learn to become entrepreneurial in the context of serving in the military.
Syracuse University helps prepare disabled vets to pursue their own business ventures by bringing them back to boot camp.
The study indicated the #1 predictor of becoming a business owner in the United States was actually prior military service. So you were more likely to start a business if you had served in the military than almost for any other reason.
We're getting just about every tool that you could think of in order to help us realize our dream.
The most American dream possible, I think, business ownership. That's the aim of this program. Passion is the #1 criteria.
I can go out and raise money for anything, but this was different. This was easy. This was emotional. This was part of who we are. As for me in the fundraising field, I have not found a more worthy project to work for at Syracuse University, and I've worked on some great projects.
The journey of the EBV program and the journey of what has led to other programs and the creation of the Institute for Veterans and Military Families has been an entrepreneurial journey in and of itself.
One of the things about the program that I love the most at the boot camp is to see the transition from the beginning when they come on campus during phase 2, during their residency period. They're very apprehensive and nervous, not sure if business ownership is going to be for them, but at the end of the week, they're confident, they're feeling empowered, and they're ready to take on the world. And you get to experience that every time veterans are on campus. So out of the programs that I've been a part of, that is my favorite part.
I wanted to build a business and do my own thing and, you know, the American dream. Be my own boss and have more confidence in myself again.
Just the material, the instructors, the support, the networking, it's absolutely invaluable. I couldn't put a price tag on it, even if I wanted to. It's life-changing.
Entrepreneurship is difficult because it means taking a risk and following it through to the end. But there's some skills we learn in the Marine Corps and other services as well that have been drilled into us from day one that really make us successful.
Leadership is just ingrained in every soldier, whether or not they technically hold a leadership position. It is essential, and leadership is just a trait of every soldier, and I just think that that is necessary in entrepreneurship.
I never thought I'd have the opportunity to be a small business owner, but I do now. And I think running a small business is part of the American dream, where you're taking on the world and you have a chance to really succeed on your own.
This last couple days has been literally life-changing, and I think by the end of the week it is really going to quite literally change my life and my family's lives for my little girls and completely change our family tree. I really mean that. And the camaraderie, I've missed it for so long and didn't realize how much I missed it till I got here. And from day one, when I got off the plane, meeting all these guys, no matter what the service, what their background is, it's just been like coming home to family.
The private sector wants to do business with veterans and military spouses. They're looking for you, and you're going to be ready because we have prepared you. And coming to this program, you're going to knock it out of the park. I'm not kidding. This He said over 60% start a business within a year of finishing the EBV program. That's amazing. And you're starting that today.
What does that sign say? Dream, believe, pursue. We live in a country that has all kind of opportunities. Opportunities that you have fought for, that you have earned for this country. Why not take advantage of them?
This program will change the complexion of how veterans in this country are treated and educated so that they can, upon their own recognizance, take their rightful place in the leadership in the United States of America that they have richly earned already.
The Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for Veterans with Disabilities started out as a program that we would offer just here at Syracuse, but has now grown to over 10 universities that now offer this program once a year to 25 to 30 veterans, and have had great outcomes in doing so, have over $196 million in revenue, and start businesses at a rate of 68% for our graduates, and still have many businesses, 92% in operation today. So this is a program that obviously is successful in having an impact in allowing veterans to find their next mission.
Our veterans want to be entrepreneurs. The veterans have the self-confidence and that tolerance for risk. We're just trying to put a spin on it towards entrepreneurship.
To see this small program stem from an idea to now having 10 world-class universities across the country come together in what is the first partnership of U.S. business schools since World War II has been an amazing thing to be a part of.
Creating the IVMF and launching the Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for veterans has helped so many who have fought for our country and returned home.
It's pretty incredible to see something that was just an idea that Mike had, and it turned into something so much bigger than I think he ever thought it would be.
I think what is most impactful about the program is how well the different stakeholders all work together. There's a lot of different individuals that have gotten the program to this place. Mike's idea was the start of that.
It is truly an honor for my family and I to be able to sponsor this program. It allows us to support two great things that are very, very important to us. One, to be able to support veterans that have done so much, to sacrifice so much, and have done so much for this country. And this also allows us to support and stimulate the entrepreneurship program, or entrepreneurs in general in this country, which will allow continued job growth. Both these things are incredibly important to us.
We really, I think, have been able to leverage higher education and what we have at Syracuse University to help veterans and their families nationwide.
You are part of the EBV family for life.
It has expanded into something, I think, beyond all of our fondest dreams that is just wonderful.